This shop is insane. Easy, bro. You're right here. Coming back.
That's how we play the games, you know what I mean?
And we're recording.
Alright, so now we're live at Level Up. You see me, I got the cosplay on today. I am Cornbread from Sinners. It's kind of hectic, dude. Like, there's so many people. But we're already gotten a couple of follows for it so far today. We're going to be able to see if we can get any good interviews. We're going to be talking anime, hot takes, whatever the can get going on today, and we're going to just keep it moving. But, yeah, we also got Lee behind the camera today.
I can't flip it, else I would.
Okay, well, I mean, you can speak into the camera. Our friend Trevor's supposed to show up later as well. A couple other people that follow the page, but you know, you guys, if you see us, say what's up. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm here with my friend. What's your name, brother?
I go by Anonymous on my handles.
All right, so we got Anonymous here. So, where's the V for Vendetta Mouse?
Right? No.
But anyway, so he wants something to be able to share. So, what do you got for us?
Hope is what we make of it. The quicker we give into despair, the sadder our life is going to be. Take it from a sad boy who lives a sad life every day, and I still wake up smiling and hopeful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So I do interviews. Are you okay being filmed?
Sure, if I can talk about our charity, if that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Sweet.
absolutely.
Awesome, man.
Here, I hand you a mic and everything, brother. There you are.
Thank you.
All right, and we're already filming, so just tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, my name's Zach Runyon. I am a manager at Able Gamers Foundation.
Okay.
What we do is we help players with disabilities get access to assistive technology and
so
custom-built video game controllers for free so that they don't have to pay for anything. We ship it directly to their house. We have Will here with us. He's actually using a quad stick device and playing against people over here, which
that's
is a
awesome.
sip and puff controller that's just all straws at his mouth. So he physically cannot hold a standard controller. So he's over there gaming with his mouth. He's the guy in the pink shirt right there. So we're just here raising money. Voodoo brings us out whenever they come out to conventions like this and lets us partner with them and take up some of their space.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things that you do for the different kinds of disabilities to be able to help people?
So my team is the Able Player 1 team is what we're called. So it's myself, this guy with the long hair back there, Rocco, and then we've got another guy named Aaron who lives in Kansas City. And we cover the entire United States and parts of Canada. We work with different rehab facilities and children's hospitals throughout the country. Most of our friends in those facilities have equipment that they'll trial with people.
Okay.
And then they'll push them towards us and be like, hey, we met with this person, they're interested in adaptive gaming. And it's off to us, and then we buy them the equipment, figure out how their body works, figure out what games they're trying to play, and then kind of determine what equipment is available that's going to be good for them.
So is there a standard thing for certain people that have different certain things, or is it just all custom made?
Yeah, so I always like to say there isn't a specific setup for a specific condition or disability. They might look similar, but everybody's body is going to move differently,
Right.
and everybody's going to be more comfortable using different parts of their body than
Right.
other people might be. A good example is a lot of folks with cerebral palsy that I work with, they just need a lot of space to reach out and hit buttons.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case. Sometimes you meet somebody with cerebral palsy and it's only affecting one side of their body.
Right.
So it really is a case-by-case thing, and that's why we meet with them virtually and kind of do a one-on-one interview and kind of figure out what's going on.
Awesome. That's really badass.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
We're kind of blowing over, not overblowing, because I feel like it was a good thing to have to talk about.
Right.
Right. The Michael Kovach, do you know what the Michael Kovach thing where he said the N-word on stream 7 years ago? They have apologized about it.
Yeah.
But it was 7 years ago. It was a really long time ago. So it's a lot of people I feel are blowing a little bit over it, but it shouldn't have been. But they did apologize for it.
I think that there's levels to it, because when you have situations where you have done things that negatively impact others,
Right.
I think that those things kind of transcend the amount of time, unless you've actively shown things to be able to change. Like, for instance, if like a lot of sorry, I'm not trying to make personal space. He's just trying to get us both.
It's fine.
But
gotcha.
part of the thing is that I think that a lot of people don't realize is that, like, you know, if you had apologized and said, hey, like, you know, I'm doing X, Y, and Z to be able to showcase that I'm not a racist. I genuinely care about people of color, and, like, you know, maybe donated like $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 to like a charity that like functions in that life. Like, hey, here's $5,000 to NAACP. Hey, here's $5,000 to like historically black colleges and stuff like that. That would have been like, you know,
a good thing. Another thing I thought was really weird is that why everyone didn't bring it up like at the start of the show or like within the past couple of years, but it got brought up now when like their Glitch's main series like is about to end. I thought that was kind of weird.
I think that people like to be, I'm trying to think of like a good way to be able to phrase it. People are selective when it comes to what they want to feel outraged about at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, you know, because like Michael Kovach unfortunately has had like a lot of controversy throughout the series and all the stuff with the other voice actor for the show as well. And, you know, these kinds of things, like, you know, compound, and, you know, somebody might have just been, yeah, I forgot that he did this, but now I'm going to bring it up because he also did this, and he also did this, and I fucking hate the guy. And, you know, sometimes this stuff is important to be able to think. Sometimes people that haven't learned from their behaviors or are continuing to fuck up still need to be, people need to be able to remind them of the bad things that they have done. Because if you don't keep that in the forefront, people will forget and come down to it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Here, I could just, you can either hold that or clip it onto yourself if you like.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just, I gotta press one button. It just does noise canceling, so that way we don't get a bunch of the background.
Sweet, okay.
So, I'm here with my friend here. What's your name, brother?
Chris.
So I'm here with Chris. We got Chris behind the camera and Chris on the camera.
Yep.
All right, so I was telling him a couple of the stories that we had, but I realized I don't think I've ever actually told the story of how I was inside O.J. Simpson's house because no one's ever asked. But
I asked.
But he asked.
I asked, how did you get inside O.J. Simpson's house?
So I used to do security here in town, as I'm a local here in Vegas. I used to do security here for the place where he lived. There's a gated community. Part of my duties for my job were putting like the little stickers on your car that opened up the gate for the community.
Okay.
He lived at his sister's house, and I saw the appointment, and it was scheduled under his sister's name. So I was like, okay. I pull up to the house, knock on the door. Oh, I wasn't expecting you today. Stand in front of me, O.J. Simpson. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so I walk in the house. Well, first of all, I'm just like, okay, like, because all I gotta do is go in the garage. He's like, sorry, garage door is broken. You gotta come inside. And he just backs up and opens the door. I'm like, oh, this is how we're gonna do it. All right. So then he walks.
Yeah, we should still have that one.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course, thank you. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Absolutely.
Bro, I'm sweaty as fuck.
Yeah. Good that you put on deodorant, right?
I might end up just taking my do-rag off because the only reason I have it on is just so I can fucking protect my braids. But it's so fucking hot. I'm still sparkly. Excuse me?
Good.
Alright, for sure. So I'm here with my friend here up at Level Up, and what was your name, Miss Mia?
Aaliyah.
We got Aaliyah here, and Leah said she's got some ghost stories. You guys know I love me some ghost stories, so what do you got for us?
Okay, so I've seen probably I've had 3 different encounters in my life, all when I was a lot younger, but the one that scared me like the most was I was in a really, really old house. There was already like creepy things happening in it with my mom when she was younger,
Oh,
so
God.
that already like starts it off very interestingly. So one day I was going down the hallway about to go to the bathroom, and as soon as I turned into the bathroom, do y'all know those, it's like a heater that's like on the ground.
The radiators?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So right next to it, I swear I see a little girl like sitting like this on the ground facing towards the heater with pigtails and a polka dot dress. And she slowly starts to turn her head towards me, and me being little, I immediately just bolt straight to my mom's room.
Yeah, fuck
Like,
that. Fuck
immediately.
no. Yeah, nah.
Yep.
So one of the ones that I've had is that my neighbor next door is an older gentleman in like his 60s. I think he was maybe 70. And he's always really nice to me, you know, but one day I'm like at home alone, and I decide, hey, I want to go get a snack. My grandmother just gone to the store, so whatever. And I walk into the kitchen, and then all of a sudden I see this gigantic black mass coming through my kitchen wall, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I think I'm like 10 or 11, I'm like, yo?
It's always when you're kids.
Yeah, so I had opened the fridge, I left the fridge door open and bolted back to my room, threw the cover on, I was hiding under there. My grandmother like walks in like 5 minutes later. I'm doing like the fucking Courage the Cowardly. My grandmother's just looking at me like, huh? But later in the day, my neighbor, his friend walks in and goes, because they hang out every day, talk football, whatever the fuck happens, you know. And he knocks on the door and he doesn't answer, which is abnormal. Calls him, doesn't answer his cell phone, abnormal. And he's like, I'm playing outside with that friend's grandson, and he's like, hey, have you seen Elias? That was my neighbor's name. No, I haven't seen him today. Also abnormal. And then so we're talking about it. It's like, hey, all right, for sure. So then what ends up happening is that he calls the cops. Cops come in, and they find out that he had passed away. He'd had a heart attack. And the coroner had placed his time of death to almost exactly the time that I had saw the black mass. So I saw that man's soul filing for unemployment. Oh, it's interesting whenever you have enough.
Okay, well, I need to come over here real quick. I told Adam I'd get him something.
What is this? Is Gundams?
This is Gundams.
Yay, Gundams, my favorite. All right, so the hot take of the day is whether or not you think fan service adds or takes away the anime. But I'm here with James, and what's your opinion on it?
I think fan service honestly takes away from it because it depends on the fans. Like, if it's like, oh, you're doing an episode that's more like catered towards what the fans want in a way of like where the story goes, that's okay. But we're talking about where it's just needless over-sexualization of certain characters or even things like that. It goes on either one. It goes for men or women. I think it takes away from the story sometimes, and even then it makes a lot of anime look bad. It's why a lot of people think anime is weird.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan because we get a lot of gooner bait in anime, and it's always weird because a lot of animes are like around like 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, and I think that that's creepy.
I do too.
And so we have to deal with stuff like that. Then we also have to deal with like, I haven't watched this anime. The cameraman, like, you have your mic on, but he knows we're talking about Fire Force, and that's entire character is just fan service.
The Lucky Lush curse.
No.
Like, have you seen Fire Force?
I have not, but I can imagine.
No, her whole gimmick is she has fire powers that make her look like a cat, and a curse that makes her lose her jacket and pants half the time.
Oh, wonderful.
And it ruins, to me personally, it ruins some of the scenes. There's a tough scene in the first season where she's been beat to shit, and like everything's going on, and then she's also like half naked the whole time, and I'm just like, this takes away actually.
It definitely will.
I don't always think it does, but I personally do in that scene think like, yeah, this is an example of like, we should have just not done that part.
Yeah,
well, most definitely. Good. All right, so you want to do a wild story? You said you got some stuff going on in your life.
Yeah, and I have to be I'm gonna be anonymous for this one because I don't know if that dude might be seeing this.
Oh God. Oh yeah, but for sure.
So last year, asked for a joke. So last year, long story short, asked for a joke. I had a sign that says "tip for tits," just to see if people would tip me, just because of the sign says.
Yeah.
So far, it worked, and some of them would unconsensually put their hands in my top to give the money. No questions asked or anything. They just straight up would do it.
Yeah.
However, which there was one guy that tipped $5, and he kept his hand there for a solid 5 or 10 seconds. Like he just kept it in there for 5-10 seconds and he did it twice.
Yeah, execute that guy, no trial, back of the head, bury the body, no.
To the pit.
I mean, as long as you ask if you want to put it in there, that's fine. But no consent, no asking, no hesitation, just straight up in there.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, I genuinely hate people that behave in that manner. It's absolutely deplorable.
It really is, but at the same time, he paid $5 twice. So I was like,
I mean, you know, $10 for trauma, I guess. There you go. Woohoo.
Tino, it's an airsoft thing. Sorry.
What?
It's an airsoft course. Yo, that's sick.
All right.
Okay. All right. So she said that she has a story for us. So what's your story?
So my story would be, this was North Carolina. There was a Comic-Con down there.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to the convention.
Okay.
And this was like the night before the con, and I was in the hotel lobby area. There was a bar.
Uh-huh.
And so I sat down at the bar. There was 4 guys next to me. And this was where I was in my phase where I was like, fuck it, you know? So I ordered a double shot of whiskey.
Oh.
And then there were some guys that were sitting next to me. 3 of them were a little bit older and 1 was younger.
Okay.
And they all had like regular shots, single shot, not a double shot.
Yeah.
And then the younger guy spilt his water all over the table, and I was just like messing with him. I was like, oh my God, you're so sloppy. What's wrong with you? And I was like, you're not even drinking that heavy. Why are you spilling all over? And he's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. And I looked at them, all of the older guys, and I was like, damn, you guys have bitch shots. And they were like, what? Do you know who you're talking to? And I was like, bitches. It was the guests for the convention. It was Freddy Krueger's actor, Jason Voorhees' actor, and Pinhead's actor. We're all at the bar. And it was Jason Voorhees' son that spilled the water all over. And they're like, do you know who I am? And I was like, bitches. So...
That's pretty great.
Shit.
They told me, and then I was like, yeah, I still feel the same way. Let's do shots. And then we did.
At least they were chilling out after.
And they were sweet, and I hung out with them for the night, but it was funny.
That's a good story. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Thank you.
What's your name, Miss Ma'am?
Jackie.
We got Jackie here, and Jackie says she's got a story for us, so, you know, spill your mind, what you got for us. I want all the details.
One time on my very first my freshman dance performance, I went up stage and my pants were a little bit too big, and part of the costume were suspenders. So as I was doing a move, I went like this, and my suspenders broke, and my fucking pants fell. Oh, I'm sorry, my pants fell. And I was on stage, and I had to run off stage. And I still get reminded of that whenever I run into people from high school today.
Oh my God. One time we had a half day, and we were at the mall, and you know, I was just chilling, you know, half day enjoying myself.
Right.
Somebody walked up behind me and yanked my shorts down in the middle of the mall.
That's actually evil. What? That's evil. No, what?
Okay. I don't even know who did it because I was too like shocked by my pants just being on the ground.
Oh, I'd be like, here you go.
It is so hectic. I'm here with my friend. He wanted to be able to grab a treat, but he also really wanted to tell the story. So.
Yeah, I have a very funny story.
All right, hey, speak your mind, brethren.
Okay, so I will say that, I will preface this and say, let your friends know when you're dating someone. So how the story goes is that I was at a friend's house, and we were just chilling, you know, playing video games, watching some TV, like to do at night. Then all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. Our friend comes in and he's only there for like a couple minutes and he's like, oh, I'm sick, I'm waiting for this girl at my house. So he leaves, goes, and then the girl comes to the house. My friend invites her in, right? And I'm just like, okay, I'm not playing any mind. She comes on the couch, we start watching TV. They both leave at the same time. And I'm thinking that they went to the bathrooms, one on the same level, one downstairs. But then I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom on the same level and then it made me realize, wait, where the hell are they? Go downstairs, the other bathroom's open. And now I'm flipping out, going like, oh no, and like I'm scared that they're gone or something like that. But then I go up on the stairs, the back of my mind hits, and I looked at his room, and I'm like, you motherfucker. I go knock on his fucking door as hard as I can, and I'm like, you could have told a guy, and I go upstairs and waiting for his ass. They both come out, and he flips me off, and then goes into the bathroom, and I'm like, hey, you should let a brother know. And then, I ask her, so how was it? And then she's like, it was bad. And I was like, damn. And then he comes out of the bathroom and said, well, did you do better? I looked at him, looked at her, looked at him, looked at her, took her down to his room, and I fucked her. And the funny thing is, I did an extremely good job to a point where she would consistently ask her boyfriend to eat her out, and then he would ask me to eat her out. That was my 18-year-old experience.
what in the NCR was this fucking story?
I had a preference. And the fucking thing is, when we were done, we then head over to the other friend's house who was waiting for her. Then she decides to tell him, and then he goes and tells me, hey, I know you didn't know this, but we made it official just yesterday. And I'm just like, well, why is she a freak? And he's like, well, it is open, but you're still my best friend, and I didn't expect you guys to do that. And I'm like, buddy, what the fuck?
I didn't realize we had every hentai pro tag talking to us. My bad.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
His hair wasn't in his eyes, so I had no idea.
It happens. That's what happened. Like that. Being 18 years old, I was doing a lot of sexual experiences that I wasn't expecting to, like filming two lesbians.
That'll do it.
Man, fuck you, living the life. Montage time, boys. Oh, by the way, let's get Trevor. Let's get Trevor in the Eevee, bro. I'm the only one not in costume, and I'm mad now.
Yeah. Like, this shot is insane.
Earth's endless. And what a line to go down. Get her mic'd up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. Let me hold it in my. Yeah, let me hold in my fucked up
I
hand.
do need to press one little button.
Good. Sorry, my glove.
Don't wanna
Okay.
lose it with the gloves,
I was
yeah.
like, I got
All
my
right,
little
so
glove.
do you want to do a story? You have any opinions? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do a con story time really quick.
Sure. All right, well, we're live, so we're
Not live.
I was like, we're on Twitch. I was like, okay.
No, we're just
I don't
live.
record people like that without their consent. I just
Okay, I rock with that. I rock
with
with
the lights
that.
on. That means it's recording. But yeah, so we're here with my friend here.
My name is Taya. I go by my dress up Darlene, or Darlene, like from Jersey on Instagram. Do you want to hear a con horror story?
A horror story? Oh,
Horror story, yes. So I went to a con by myself. I was dressed up as Agnes Tachyon from Uma Musume. I went to a cosplay meetup. This was at ALA this year. And a lot of people who like Uma Musume are really chill, but there was this one guy specifically at the meetup. He kept coming up to me trying to talk to me, and I'm game trying to talk. I love talking about Uma Musume. I love my horse girls. I'm dressed up as a wolf today. I was like, I like horse girls. Who doesn't like horse girls?
Right.
I was trying to meet my friends at an Outback Steakhouse that they had like walked all the way to. They were also all dressed up as horses. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna take this back alley. Bad idea. So I'm walking. I realize this guy's on my heels. I like kind of like turn back and look at him. I'm like, okay. He like keeps following behind me. And then he's like, he said no. I was like, if my horse had a gun, I mean, I probably would have if I tried that day. So he's like gaining on my tail, and I'm in a public park at this point. I'm like, holy fuck, like I just gotta go. So I like at ALA. There's this beautiful outside area by a lake. Those who've been to ALA know what I'm talking about. I just started sprinting down those hills, which is funny because the horse racing game. It's a horse racing game.
Yeah.
So people just thought I was in character when I was running, and so I was running away from this guy, and everyone was like, "Go Agnes Tachyon, yeah! Oh yeah, oh my god, she's so in character, yeah, she's running." No, I was running away from a scary man. I did end up getting con security. I reported it. They were really cool about it. Met my friends at Outback, got a steak. But yeah, that was the time I became an Uma Musume IRL. So yeah, that was my fun horror story.
We're glad that you're safe and sound.
Yeah,
We're sorry that there are a lot of
I am too. No man, I was like, yeah, it's true. But like, hey, we still rock on. We still like our cons. We still like our cons.
Right,
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. All right, so now we're recording. So I'm here with my man. We were still in the exact same spot. So you had a wild story you wanted to share, so I'm down to listen.
Yeah, so wildest story. It was actually at one of my first cons. It happened to me and a friend. There is the Impractical Jokers that showed up at FanX. Great interview. It was awesome. They had their own panel. However, because we were brand new to cons, we didn't necessarily know where we wanted to go. He looked everywhere to find, I believe, Mur and Q. Because he wanted to get their autographs. Could not find them no matter what we did. However, at the very end, when the place was closing down, my friend went to go use the restroom. As he was on the leaker, both Murr and Q were right in the restrooms. Murr was literally just on the can immediately, while Q was just on the opposite end of the toilets. And they looked at each other. He looked at them, and he told me right himself. He's like, I fumbled so hard with every single word I said, and I didn't know how to properly like talk to them because I just thought I was talking to a celebrity. That I shit you not, as soon as they walk out, all I see is Q and Murr walking out of the bathroom, like, and they're laughing so hard, saying, "I can't believe that guy just could not talk to us." He's like, how do you slur my word? It's Q. And as soon as my friend comes walking out, he's like, we gotta go. I'm so mortified. And I was like, no way. So I stopped them though, because I'm like, hey, we're really big fans. And then I call my friend over and he comes approaching and they start laughing hard. And they're like, that's your friend? They're like, that's hilarious. But they let us take photos with them. It was so amazing.
So
they were
awesome.
so cool about it. But that was probably the funniest moment where my friend went to go take a piss, probably shit himself during that. But yeah, that's probably the wildest story I could say.
That's pretty funny.
It was awesome.
I am.
Sorry, the camera, the gimbal's being a little testy right now. There we go.
Look, it's like that sometimes.
Do me one favor. I'm gonna grab that from you real quick. That has noise cancellation. But
okay, cool.
yeah, so I appreciate you. So this ma'am here says she want to be mysterious. Don't want to tell me her name, but that's okay.
My name is Zoom.
Zoom?
Yes.
All right. So Zoom has a story for us, and I'm really eager to listen.
All right. So let's just say there was a artist that was performing, a major artist in LA.
Okay.
And I pretty much finessed my way into the concert.
All right.
It was pretty hectic, but we got through there, and they thought I worked there. So yeah, that's kind of like the short version of the story. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to.
All right. So we got to stop for another person that wants a treat. So I'm here with my man. What's your name, brother?
I go by Sgt Skinner NCR on Instagram.
All right, well, so we got Sgt Skinner here, and his friend's over here shaking his head. He looks like, I don't know why I'm here with this guy.
Skirt boys.
Anyway, but yeah, so he says he's got a story to tell us, and I'm really eager to listen, because this guy looks like he's got a lot of stories to tell.
So, for those of you that are familiar with the Fallout Fan Celebration, the yearly celebration for Fallout events in Good Springs, Nevada, I've been attending every single one of them since the very first one back in 2022, and we also help coordinate some of the smaller events in between. One of the ones that we did last year was the faction games, where we allow people to visit this Pioneer Saloon for smaller get-togethers and play little games, like cornhole toss, like trivia night and all that stuff. Yeah, the very first time that we did it, I was competing in the trivia, and one of my fellow NCR cosplayers like, guys, don't worry about this. I'm autistic as hell. I'll get everything. And then when we started, he was struggling, but then I was getting all the ones, and everyone was all shocked by how well I was doing. And I turned to him and I go, and you think you were autistic? But I've been very grateful for the Fallout community because it's been motivating me to do cosplay as a more regular hobby. I hadn't really done cosplay as a regular thing until Fallout got more popular recently, and it also inspired me to try to do the most with the least I can. For instance, my laser RCW here is built from a shitty broken airsoft gun that I built from the ground up.
That's badass.
And the best part is detachable magazines.
That's so
funny. For the Republic!
What we're talking about is we're just being able, if you have any crazy wild stories you want to be able to share. Any, is this your first convention, for instance?
No.
Have you got any stories from like past conventions that have been pretty interesting and pretty wild? Because pretty much we've had a couple of them that's been a little crazy.
Yeah. I've come from a lot of different places. I've been at LVL UP Expo. I've been at Anime Expo, San Diego Expo, New York Expo. I've been all over the place. So what do you want to hear?
I'm just want to hear what's been interesting, what's been funny, what's been
I would
crazy.
say the west side's a lot more crazier than the east side.
Oh, please share.
Share? Okay. I got California. I was in Anime Expo in 2019.
Okay.
In Anime Expo 2019, I was when the fire marshal came in and escorted out over 5,000 attendees because it was overboard. And when they went upstairs for a certain panel, the bathroom was making explicit noise, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I went down for
Fucking Gooners, am I right?
I think it was Resident Evil cosplay, RPD. And they had explicit noises coming from said bathroom.
Oh,
and
God.
when they went up there, it was explicit.
Yeah.
A explicit group activity, I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That is very weird.
Yeah, that.
I don't know. It was crazy. I didn't even know until I went to my next meetup, and they were like, "Hey, did you hear about what happened in ESOL?" And I said, "No." And they were like, "Yeah, there's a lot of explicit things going on over there." And I don't want to say who and what, but it was a R9 cosplay gathering, and it had explicit stuff going on.
I'm so ashamed. So, which one do you want to do? You got any wild stories you want to share?
No, not really at this moment. I was just surprised about the amount of people that we have here at the con today.
Oh no, not at all, man. Like that, I've seen like photos and videos from the conventions before, and they go crazy.
Really? I mean,
whoa, copyright.
I mean, this is my second con I've gone to, right? First one I went to, I was dragged into by like my friends who were furries. It was kind of like crazy, dude. They
was it a furry convention, or is it just?
It was like a 3-day furry convention in Ontario, and oh my God, let me tell you, they party like animals, bro.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I was just there as a photographer, bro. The amount of things I witnessed and just had to endure. Oh my God, bro. Like I was in a room in a party, and then the person next to me was going down on someone else, and I was like, oh, do I just leave? Do I just walk out? And oh my God, they are in heat, bro. I don't know what is up with furries, but they are freaks, bro. No shame. And it's just like, wow. I'm glad that the event was like adults mostly.
Yeah.
Because I saw some pretty weird, personas, if you could say. And what was kind of funny is, I swear, it's like they try to convert you. It's like Mormons, but worse.
Oh God!
Because they're just like, you know what? Like I feel like
this would be your persona.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
And you're just
like,
getting 85 people.
Yeah. They're like, oh, what's your favorite animal? I was like, I don't like cats. And they're like, oh, you know what? What about this like distinct big cat? Like, what about that? And I'm just like, yeah, sure. I mean, like I can see it. Like, I mean, I'm just not gonna stick anything to hold it. Yeah, you know. But my God, the copious amount of drugs and just things I just saw, dude. There was a party in a small hotel room. Yeah. I swear there was at least like 60 people. They're all jumping up and down. They're all yelling. It's like it was like a party, and they were like, it's a party at the Holiday Inn or some shit. Yeah. They're all jumping. The hotel service people came up and just were like, get out! And they kicked everyone out of that room. I don't think that dude got his deposit back, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even want to think about how much he was charged. But I swear, Ontario probably will not welcome them back. They destroy the hotels.
I do want to preface before this. He said he did not have a wild story. Then he started saying this. That's a wild story, my friend.
You know what? Yeah, I just remembered my 3 days in Ontario, and how can I forget? I was drunk half of the way.
I appreciate it.
You know, they're watching no fucking Naruto. They know what they're doing.
They're looking for the guys that are cosplaying Baki.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah. So, do you have any like crazy wild stories you want to share?
Crazy wild stories I want to share. Jesus Christ.
Let me just make sure the noise canceling's on.
You got crazy wild stories. You can do hot takes. You have any
hot takes?
Controversial. Nacho Libre. Yes, I love that one.
Nacho! Nice, very nice. I'm trying to think of pro wild stories. Man, that's really hard because I'm a pretty boring person.
Have you been to any cons before?
Oh yeah, this is my 8th time coming here.
Oh, it's Level Up specifically?
Yeah, it's 8th year, yeah.
Oh wow.
I can say a hot take.
Yeah, sure.
So in my opinion,
yeah,
I feel like nobody talks about this, honestly, but like the Berserk fan base has to be one of the fucking worst fan bases in the world, bro. Like
it's up there.
I love Berserk, it's a great, but like god damn, bro. Like that fan base is so like egocentric and like very narcissistic about their own like fucking manga and stuff. I mean, like they have one ongoing joke, and that joke is horrible. Like, come on, like I mean, the blood moon, like, I mean, come on, that's the main joke everyone says all the time. Like, yeesh, bro, come on.
Yeah,
manga's great.
Are there any other fan bases that you're not a fan of? Because we all know make the joke about the My Hero fandom. Lee behind the camera, anyway. Hi, Trevor.
Oh, that's why.
Hi.
No more spiders.
No! Leave my nipples alone.
Yeah, are there any other like fan bases that you're just not a fan of?
fan base I'm not a
I'm
fan
gonna switch
of.
off with you as
Or
cameraman.
not anime specifically, but just fan bases.
That's okay.
Fan bases. I think
That's what I
gachas are
signed
like
up for.
the
I'm
next
glad
step to
you did,
like casinos,
because
in my
we
opinion.
haven't left the
Gachas?
spot
Yes.
in like 10,
Trevor,
20
come here.
minutes.
What?
We're talking about gachas.
No.
Yeah! No, Trevor, come here. This
I
is me and
really
you.
don't want to appear.
You can just get off camera and just talk in the mic.
Okay, this phallic-looking thing will represent me.
awesome.
I am so
Why are you-
sorry it's in your face.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't get it too close to my mouth. I might like it's a muscle memory.
But yeah,
Anyway,
so we summoned our gotcha expert.
Oh, expert might be generous. More like gambling addicts, but yeah.
26th in the world, by the way. Anyway,
Yeah, for like the seed leaderboard.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
What
I have
were you
to-
saying about gotcha?
I think gachas are like just a step below casinos, in my opinion. You know, casinos in themselves are super depressing. You go in there,
Yeah.
I mean, like you're spending hundreds of fucking dollars and stuff. You know, like I mean,
Yeah.
What's really the difference? You're grinding. The grinding is just like you standing there, going like, you know, the casino machines, you know, the slot machines and stuff.
right.
I mean, like the same with the smoke. I feel a lot of like gacha players are like potheads.
don't
So
take
like
it-
I mean, same stuff. You're sitting there smoking weed,
Yeah.
and spending your time getting fat while playing gachas. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Valid.
How do I say no to my anime waifus? They love me.
You don't. I mean, you don't. You just don't play gachas.
You swipe.
I'm a degenerate. I like
gachas.
VTubers. You
It's
know,
the
I'm a
best way to go
degenerate
about it.
myself.
Did you see on the second floor that they're doing a
Is Comfy?
Scomfy, I think? Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. They were having.
It's
They
a
had a,
VTuber meet and greet up there.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
interactive VTuber.
I'm a degenerate. I love VTubers, so like I can't really say much. You know.
My man's over here watching
VTubers, I think, are better to be into than
Project
Gacha.
I love
though.
Project Melody. I mean, like,
Who doesn't love Project?
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, she's best of both worlds. Am I right? I mean, come on.
for sure. I appreciate you. I'm calling you by your government and saying I don't know you's crazy. All right, so my friend here's just been disowned apparently, but she had a controversial opinion. I think it's a hot take, and she wants to share it. So
Yeah, so I think Boruto is a good anime. And I will die on this hill that Boruto is a good anime, and Boruto is one of my favorite characters.
oh wow, that is just
Yeah.
wow. Not only do I like starkly disagree, I think that the manga canon and the anime really good, absolutely A tier. But the anime canon gets really boring and repetitive after a while, and that detracts from the anime in itself as an entirety. And then Boruto in the anime is also significantly worse of a character than he is in the manga.
I mean, but it kind of does make sense why he turned out like that. I mean, his dad is never home. Like, I would have been a badass kid if my parents were never home. Like,
Yeah, I get it. I get it. What do you think? What do you enjoy about it for sure?
my favorite thing about Boruto is just the fact that they all have like families now, and that they all have kids. I think it's so cute.
So you're just a Naruto fan and you just moved into Boruto. Were you at the Naruto panel?
No, I wanted to go, but the line was really long.
Yeah, we went in there. There's like nobody in there.
Really? And then when I got there was no one sitting there, so.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, there's so much shit.
Everything is happening.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we're here with clearly a very expert Helldiver here. So, in the Gilded Armor, I don't know what's going to be said, so we'll find out shortly.
Call sign is Lady Midas. I got this because of Super Earth. Let me tell you, Illuminate scum, go back from whence you came, because you can try again, but you will be genocided over and over. This galaxy is ours.
Death to all the squids and fucking oil bloods.
Exactly.
And it just sounds like they're speaking.
Iron Mouse tomorrow.
You got the behind it. There's a bag full of whimsy and mystery right here.
I'm coming back.
Holy shit, what are we doing? Oh yeah, you know ball?
Yeah.
Who am I?
What's his name? Oh my god.
Baseline right now. Baseline, 17s.
17s. Baseline.
what you're talking about. Tino's ball.
No treat for me.
Getting clowned on by two black dudes is like the worst possible experience you could ever have in your entire life. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll grab that for you real quick. Wow, there you go. Are you still recording?
Yeah, I just started.
Okay, for sure. So, my man wanted to talk to me. He stopped me. He was like, "Hey, bro, I don't know if that's his girlfriend or what." He was like, treat, give me that shit." But he says, "What was the question, bro?" I forgot.
Oh, favorite anime.
My favorite anime ever is Hunter x Hunter. My favorite anime that's still going on, because technically Hunter x Hunter is over, is ReZero.
ReZero's gas. When I first seen it, I'm pretty sure I was like, bedridden one day. So I was just tired. I was like, we just throw something on. First episode was crazy. He just wanted to get his groceries, bro. He just wanted to get his groceries.
Nah, bro, that brother just went to 7-Eleven at 2 a.m.
It
wasn't even a wake up. That brother just like walked outside, rubbed his eyes, and was like, "Where the fuck am I?"
That was actually crazy. No, that was actually crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched it, I loved the first episode, right? Mm-hmm. And then I watched the next couple episodes, and then it got to like stereotypical isekai for a second. And I was just like,
for surely no. It was like
it was like the second or third episode.
I feel it.
It was like right before they were. I think they were arguing with.
What was his name?
Julius? I think they were arguing with Julius.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, in like the third episode, and I was just like, damn, this is like where Subaru's just like, yes, Amelia's my. I'm like, bro, all right, gang, like you gotta cut it. Put the fries in the back, brother. It's over.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure.
How do you feel about? Have you seen Konosuba?
Konosuba? Not really. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'll meet y'all over there. Yeah. Konosuba, yeah, not really. Maybe a little bit. I've seen like a couple episodes.
I've seen this like popular like fan take. Yeah. That if Konosuba and ReZero swapped protagonists.
Oh my gosh, it'd be bad. It'd be so bad. It'd be so bad. It would be so bad. You couldn't give Subaru all of them women at all. No powers, no nothing.
Brother, that brother's a gooner, bro.
I'm talking straight. Immediately, he's going in there. Everyone's good, bro. He's like, yeah. What's your name?
Nigga with thief.
Don't get me started.
Oh my. And then like Kazuma's a good dude, like at heart. He just trolls.
I say no more reset to death, bro. Oh yeah, no reset to death, bro.
If Kazuma was in ReZero and had Subaru's ability, bro. No, Kazuma, bro. That show's ending in 3 episodes. That nigga Kazuma's about it,
bro.
That nigga Kazuma's about it.
It might end in the second, bro.
No, for sure. All right, but yeah.
And even bought like a few fan service skins. It was really funny.